Season 2.
Season 2, brought to you by PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, First Lightspeed, and Quantum Studios. We are still here with you, your storytellers for today. My name is Sir Cloud, and of course I'm joined with the ever wonderful Choo.
Oh, well, if you guys actually heard both of us shouting about the grand finals here just now, we're sorry there's a bit of technical issues in the back. Seems to be we both open at the same time. But nevertheless, this is brought to you by Tencent Games, PUBG Corporation, Lightspeed, and Quantum Studios. And this is going to be the first official match. Like Cloud mentioned just now, who will it be? There are a lot of predictions here, but will it be just according to prediction when it comes to Erangel? Some of them will drop in Jogo Pool, some of them will drop around Multi Power. Will they actually change it in the last minute here, Cloud?
Yeah, will they change it the last minute? We'll need to wait and see, because of course it depends on the flight path and also depends on a lot of other factors as well, whether they want to challenge other teams or not, and maybe also the circle if they have an opportunity to actually move around. But for most of the teams, I think they will follow their regular flight path or regular drop zone, I think.
No, well, it's now down to the circle to actually see where they will drop for the players, including here we have team, which are going to be Box Gaming versus one more team across them. It's none other than Xavier's team, Choco Jr. or Choco Jaw, whichever you prefer. I prefer Choco Jaw.
Choco jar, right? Yeah, it's like a jar of chocolates.
Yeah, that's so great with a lot of rice crackers in it.
Yums, it's like a jar of chocolates. But then again, jokes aside, now looks like Rabbids is in trouble. He's in the same compound as F1 as well as Chopper. So how is he going to get out of this? Yes, his buddy is around on the other side, Daolan, but it's going to be super, super hard here. The firing has happened. Chopper now across, trying to land the shots against Rabbids, but couldn't secure those shots.
No, but wait, Chopper spraying it over again. The shot's not connected yet. We have two teams fighting over this. The eighth and the third team just now, Team Secret, seems to be eye shots lurking around the corners, knowing every single team that's fighting right now. But Pin taken down on F1, finish off the kill, and Raby's got knocked down with that first ever explosive grenade. First blood, Xavier taken down. This is not a great start for the official match for them. Pen, the only man surviving, and Pen trying to just hold on to this. We have one more member of Xavier just arrived, a bit too late, but seems like F1 will actually also be the casualty on the side of Box Gaming.
Yep, and here we go. So like Lewis, he has the high ground at this point. But then again, they try to go for the wraparound. But of course, Box Gaming, they have the numbers. The nade will be tossed inside and outside as well. Pin still trying to circle around. But it's 2v3. I don't know. Should they go for this or should they just leave this compound? It probably is wiser to just let this one go.
Oh, they are trying to get the kills. They are thirsty for kills here, Cloud. They will not let them go. They want revenge. They want that sweet, sweet revenge. But will it be worthwhile? Do they have enough utilities? Do they have enough grenade to toss off? It's going to be more than just two person coming in to actually wipe this whole team out, because it's going to be 3 versus 3 happens to be for both Gaming and also Xavier. While eye shots getting all the information relayed back to the teams. He's being the eyes for Team Secret, taking this. Will they actually be the third party coming in very soon, while Box Gaming still trying to fight against Xavier? This is way too long for them to overstay around this compound.
Oh, will be super interesting if actually Team Secret actually comes in to be the third party after they use all their utilities between Boss Gaming as well as Xavier. Not only that, there's not much loot in this compound. They spend too much time here. If Team Secret actually be the third party in, it's free kill points for them. But then again, looks like they're going to disengage here. Pin is going to leave the compound. But oh no! He's been shot down by Lewis from far. Finish off. And now, unfortunately for Xavier, they only have 2 team members left. Choco as well as Chao Daola. They are going to get away from this. They need to get away from this.
Yeah, they have to be fast as possible, and those actually don't have any vehicles will not actually stand down from this, because they do know the moment they stepped out, like how just Pin, his destiny is just there. He just ended up his life the moment he tried to get away from it. This is surprising coming up from Xavier, dropping around Ross Hog just now. It's not surprising for them. It's surprising for Box Gaming to do so. Usually they drop around Galkar region on the outskirts of it, but they just want to butt in where Xavier's were. They were actually in Rosa or Yasnaya around the corner, and now going down towards the school. So Boss Gaming seems to be they are a bit unorthodox when it comes to changing their tactics. They are not the type that will stick to only one drop spot straight into the game when it comes to the grand final official match.
Yes, and that's very, very interesting. So we can expect that teams will be challenger, but unfortunately, at least for the first game, Box Gaming, well, they lost one team member, so it's not the perfect start for them. Unfortunately, F1 will be waiting in the lobby. Now it's down to Chopper, Lewis, as well as PMA for them to hang on to positioning points as well as trying to secure as much kill points as possible. As we talked about earlier today, Choo Choo, is that the teams, they need to be consistent. You just drop 1 or 2 matches and that's it. Your chances of actually coming back is super, super slim.
That's very true. They cannot wait too soon themselves. They have to be sure they can actually survive as long as possible. It's okay to not getting too much kills in the early phase of the game as long as they still survive to the next one. Because when you got too soon, you really turn into a box way too earlier than the rest of the team. It just shut down your opportunity to get more kills. So they have to balance it out when it comes to surviving and kill points. But what's more important is to stay survive and alive till the end few circles. Back to it, Xavier. They have heavy casualty on their side. Pen and Rabe is waiting in the lobby, being their extra eyes here for Choco and also Dao. So they have to be extra careful around the school corner. Nobody can test them from that. But we have Bigatron camping this one out. It's going to be SMG saying hi to them.
Oh, it's going to be super interesting here. SMG versus Bigatron Red Aliens, 2 teams that we know of have huge firepower potential. And SMG, of course, as compared to Season 1 and now coming into Season 2, we've seen them a lot in the PMPL MYSG. They have matured in terms of their play style. They still have their firepower, but they have better strategy. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to how SMG will actually perform in the Southeast Asia tournament. So, well, what better way to start the story than maybe SMG versus Bigatron Red Aliens?
They can take down Bigatron. They are actually prepared. They already are prepared for the world later because we do know when it comes to Bigatron, they are one of the most greatest team on basically on Earth because they are very versatile. They are very flexible when it comes to having the standards. They are way up and beyond than the rest of the other teams. They are so balanced when it comes to firepower, when it comes to strategy, and also when it comes to taking opportunity for extra kills. Well, kills still always also an option in the game. But on the side of Team Secret, we have 2 Team Secrets here. One from Thai, which is going to be Team Secret Jin. One from Team Secret Malaysia, it's going to be Team Secret Eye Shots. He spot out Xavier just now, relay back information towards the team. So they try to tail Xavier's team about their position.
That's the firepower potential. They absolutely so good. They perform so good. And oh my goodness, talking about good, that's a good start for Jumper actually getting that blow off that vehicle. And oh man, that secures the first kill for Yudu Gang.
Oh man, it's a good start, but can they hold this blue circle who's chipping the HP down bit by bit? They are trying to get away from here as soon as possible with their UAZs around the corner. But in the time being, they are not that far from a circle, hopefully. On the side of Gig Fam though, they are trying to take a fight against Aura. So Aura is up the hill, Snipes, and also QB. Pretty low on scene. I don't know what happened to him. Seems like he's taking the blue for now.
Yeah, not too sure though. Maybe he made that, he's doing that super late rotation. But talking about late rotations, looks like our all-star team, they are doing that late rotation. They could come across Yudu Gang and Team Secret Yudu Gang. Oh my god, could we be seeing an El Clasico here in the first game early on? Only the road that is just between these 2 teams.
If they are moving in a parallel direction, probably won't actually bump into each other that soon. But the one that they should look out for you again right now is actually All-Star Team Puyat, who's having a crosshair on top of Drag, spraying it over, not connecting just yet with the DP28 on Ranked. He will try to reposition himself in a better position. On side of Team Secret Gen, they hover around the whereabouts of Bigatron Raid Aliens. Will they take up the challenge? If they actually move on the other direction, they will have to bump another team, which is going to be SMG behind them. So, like it or not, they will have to force a fight either way. TSJ, Team Secret G, start the fight first, but I'm not sure if they actually try to fight against which going to be TSG just now. Will they bow down? Will they try to go for defensive first?
Oh, will they go for the defensive play? I guess they would. So far, well, we have lost a couple of players, but then again, all the teams, they are still in this game. But so far we have seen a meta, Chuchu. I think we have seen enough games to tell us that at the early stage of the game, they won't really go for an overly aggressive play. It really starts towards the fourth circle onwards, whereby we'll see all the action happen just because of how the point system is. If you go out too early, it's 0 points, and you would at least want to get positioning that allows you to get a couple of points and maybe a couple of kills at the same time.
Oh, probably true. But what's more important, like I mentioned here, Cloud, they have to stay survived. They have to make sure they are the top 5. Then only you can go killing each other out, because that's where everything matters. On the 5th place onward, the point is really crucially important for the players. On the side of you, the gang, they will pass by ASTP, who happens to let them pass around there without doing anything. Well, so finally they did something. Yeah, Fredo got chipped a bit. He's climbing out straight in the line of sight of Ranked. He'll try to spray with the Scar L, but not connect. It did connect a bit, but didn't explode that vehicle just now. They need more than that. They need to actually get their covers for you to get. Is it safe to stay in the open here? That's a random tap shot coming from Jumper, not going to clip anybody.
Yep, the all-star team Puya looks like they don't have a compound, but they started the gunfire first. But Team Secret, they are close by. They are watching the situation. Again, they are aware that it is still very early into the game, so not even Yudu gang, they're going for the counter fire. So those are more like warning shots coming out from the all-star team Puya. Oh, okay, we're going to give them a short name here. Do you want to call them all-star or team Puya?
Well, Star Puyat sounds okay.
Star Puya.
Star Puyat.
Okay.
Yep.
Star Puya. There you go. Because they're stars and the team name is Puya. So that's okay. But then again, this is the circle. Ladies and gentlemen, that's revealed to us. And Arrow needs to cross the bridge. And the bridge is super gatekeep at this point.
There's more than enough. It's better for them to actually take it a longer route at this point. If they were to cross that bridge, they will go straight into their death here, welcoming death, open arms. On the side of Team Secret, you are being knocked down. They are in an open plain. And in the meantime, they are quite far from a circle. They need to get in quite fast. They have a couple of vehicles, but will be enough motorcycles for now to expose, I say, All-Star Team Puyat across them. They have figured things out for Team Secret. Where would they go? Which direction would they take? Because that will actually, they are pretty much really crucial judgment call. If they were to walk into a different or a wrong direction, there's a whole lot of teams they have to fight against. We saw how crowded it was on the other end of the bridge here just now, Cloud.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't help also that they have a buggy, and we all know how exposed a buggy is, and it's easy to shoot someone down from a buggy as well, so they need to be super careful here. Gate Fam, on the other hand, so far so good for them, managed to rotate into the circle, clear from other teams, and now Team Secret looks like they need to fend off against Star Puyat, the team right in front of them. Oh my goodness, the gatekeeping is strong.
Oh man, this shelter is not just shelter anymore. It's pretty much a grave for most of the players. Look at how many teams occupying this, including Team Secret. There's also Team VGM, and there's also one more team, ASTP. Every single person who try to cut across will have to force a fight. VGM just gonna cross by. They will be letting go by the side of Team Secret, but no, they're not over yet. It's gonna be not the end for VGM. They try to go as fast as possible, but it's coming from Rex. Happening out with an M16. Oh, really, Last? Take him out! And the Blues are clipping all Team Secret. Those actually end the outskirt of shelter. This is a punishment for overstaying themselves. And look at that tap coming up. Montoy, Mini 14. So far not connected. Whew, that's a really close call for VGM.
My goodness, if anyone can use a Mini 14 like a submachine gun, it's Mat Toy. Just look at his tapping. It's always so accurate. It's always so fast. This guy is just something else with the Mini. And now Team Secret, they need to find a way to rotate. From our view, of course, if they just walk straight in, it's okay for them. But they need to consider a couple of other factors as well, including where's their stop point, where's their checkpoint. But now the circle seems to favor Team Secret a little bit more. You do, gang, as well. Right smack in the middle of the circle.
Oh my god, look at inside the side of the map. Those coming up a bit late. Good luck facing again the gatekeepers. On the side of AESTP and Team Secret, they didn't bump up. They're going in a different direction. Parted way just now. VGM around the corner. So Team Secret try to gatekeep. But Young on Galacticons will be the biggest problem for Team Secret and VGM. In the meantime, those actually still staying around the bridge. It's going to be Aero who's scouting over. But they are the last team to survive and last team to actually coming into the circle where Bigotron just left, which is gonna fight against SMG very soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super interesting. The crowd is coming in now. Gig Fam now. QB with the long range shot onto the other side, but does not secure any kills so far. No kills for Gig Fam. Matoy has been knocked down. Choco has won. Now the kill phase going crazy. Kenshi has been taken out, and Choco has been taken out by Beer.
All QB, few got down on Keshi. QB playing it very safe. All Gig Fam only have their vehicles as barriers. Now, the first team to be out after such a long time is only one team. Saviors, the first team to be out on 16th place. Yeah, we still have 15 teams, and the great migration of 4 circles seems to be really punishing for the players. We're in the meantime, Box Gaming still have a couple of members here. Power Triple 8 taken down on P-Man, but Team Secret Jin is just around the corner, and Chopper on the second story, they will rush in and flush him out.
Oh, that's definitely what they're going to do right here. But it looks like Box Gaming, they still have one more team member who managed to get away from all that mess. And talking about mess, looks to be messy for All-Star Team Puyat, who had to face up against the Indonesians, Aura Esports, in their pursuit to get into the safe zone. Roses now, he is waiting for the right moment. We are getting back into the action, which is PW888, and they secure the compound. Box Gaming is out at 15th place.
The teams that fight against each other, Saviors and also Boss Gaming, bomb into each other in the Roadhog area, also Yasnaya on the outskirts of it. Both teams will be taken down first. Putra knocked down on Zaxi. I'm not sure how much of distance there, but Kangzo taken down on Bigatron. Seems like Bigatron being sandwiched by so many teams, including SMG and also Team Secret Jin Ryzen trying to fight back. SMG taken down on their captain, yeah, but Putra finish off one more member of Bigatron. SMG, they survive. You're gonna see it next day as long as they don't get charged and ambushed in the warehouse.
Oh man, you can see a Bigatron looks like it's Luxy left standing. Ryzen, I don't think they can say Zuxi will be saved by his twin brother Luxy, and now it's going to be a dual gameplay, definitely for sure. Ryzen will not be saved by Bigatron Red Aliens. SFG, they managed to secure 2 kills against Bigatron.
Bigatron heavy casualty. The twins have to survive and rely on each other. There goes the toss of a hand grenade. Luxy cooking it up for one more time. Chich, half of her bots HP for now. SMG will be being pressured by the blue. In the meantime, also the only place for them to exit out will be tossed a lot of nades by Bigatron. Bigatron still survive here. Zaxi and Luxy, they need to get out. The blue is not favoring any of these teams, and they got pressured here. Putra get on the higher ground, but so many people on top of that kill, and now the nine's been tossed. Bigatron wiped out by SMG. Beautifully well done here, but they need to reset themselves. Now goes to the second team. They're fighting against other on top of this hill.
Bigatron Red Aliens, the 2-time global champions, bounce out at 14th place, taken out by SMG. Oh my goodness, this is a story to tell. And we were just talking about SMG earlier today. What a great start there for SMG. And now, looking at the next circle, only 3 teams so far in the circle. And At the same time, Team Secret, they just managed to get themselves into the circle from the right side of the map. The rest of them will need to fight their way in.
Oh, speaking of which, Team Secret Jin is also inside of a circle. All the secrets are exposed here for both of the Team Secret is actually inside, like you mentioned it, Cloud, but the teams that's not inside is where we should worry about, including Aura. So Aura, how will they approach this circle? Which direction they will be going? Because we're talking about the teams that are fighting. Team Secret taking the fight against Young Galacticons, Aero will fighting against RRQ, VGM taking down on Power 888, Young start the fight against Team Secret, Rex taking down Jin, Kangzo then knocked down his own Jumper, start the fight against RRQ. The fight is all over the place. Martoy tapping it out for VGM in a very long shot. Nobody spot him out. He's being the sneaky guy as much as possible. That's nasty coming out from Martoy.
Oh, nasty from Just look at this, he's using a mini, just like an SMG. Oh my goodness, Martoy, this guy is different when it comes to the mini. Just don't give him a mini, takes on the second one, can he secure that kill? Onto SMG, now Jenny looks like he's in trouble, they may need to bend Jenny at this point. Martoy still not stopping his pursuit on those kill points for Team Secret, and Jenny is out.
One of the main frigates of SMG taking down Tricks, taking on Power 888. It's gonna be all over for SMG if they keep on losing members more than faster than they anticipated. On the side of Team Secret, nobody spot Martoy yet. He is a main thorn that they need to take out first. Rex tried to reset himself, singles for Yuhai. The frag is already going in straight. The entry frag has happened. Snipe taking on RRQ. You fight off so many teams in this particular compound, and none of them is actually inside the middle of circle. At the rim of it, iShot, Icon 4 taking out on Ranked, and now Arrow Young will start to fight. iShot coming in, has no clue how many shots been all over him, tanking it out. He's trying to save his brothers here. Rex and Yuha being knocked down. Martoy coming in from a side flank as well, tossing that nades and tossing that bangs there. And Team Secret, they'll be saved by the ball because Arrow and SMG too busy occupying themselves to fight against each other, while Yangon also saving their mates inside of that building.
Oh, on the other side, we can see Arrow versus SMG and Bard, as well as Trixie, as well as Putra. They are still alive here. Putra now with the sprays goes out, but then again, does not connect onto anyone. Arrow Potato has been taken out by Bard, and now looks like Arrow, they are losing 2 team members, and Potato have been trying to mash potatoes, and Super has been taken out as well. Oh my goodness, there's a self-nade there, but then they managed to take out 2 team members for SMG, and SMG bows out at 8th place.
Down to 7 teams now. Reno scoping it out from Arrow by UI. When you release this boy, he's a man in a match. He tried to get so many nades here, cooking it up, tried to toss it. It's not gonna hit anybody just yet. You do start to move as well, taking on Gig Bam. Secret taking on Young and Galacticons here. They have more than one team to fight against. 1 second knocked down there for Rex. Didn't talk. There will be somebody in the corner. He got surprised. TSJ plays on 7 plays, but 1 second. It's 1 second too late. He got knocked down the moment they frag in. The whole team of Team Secret rush in. AK is too far to help his mates there. He's playing around the shack, trying to stay quiet as possible. Now back to YouTube gang. They have only vehicles to be their barriers for now. But on the higher ground, they have to fight against Icons. 4th row being knocked down before, but now being revived back. Young one plays himself at 6th place. We can figure things out. This might be Team Secret wiping them then. But Icons start to move now, trying to reposition themselves, but straight away knocked down by Arrow Wolf. Where did that shot come from?
Where did that shot come from? It's just a mess right now. 4th row taking out Yuhai. Yuhai again being knocked down again and again. And Damroot, the last team member standing for Gig Spam. At this point, well, Yudu gang is actually coming in for the one and only Maparang have been knocked down here by Indotet from a long range. UI have been finished off, and now Team Secret will be playing without UI. The next circle, we're going to the middle of the road. And so then now, spawns out Yudu gang in front, and the spray goes out. Fredo being taken out by Indotet. The second one will jump be able to survive this. Maparang is out, taken finish off by Indotet as well.
My God, iconic Philippines. We're talking about icon being the snake coming up from the blind side of each of the team that you over-occupied, over-focused on what's in front. You forgot to see what's on the side lanes here. On the fourth row, he just keep on spray and pray, boys, because Rex is being pressured, not getting out. Ice shots cannot possibly get out because Arrow Wolf members Spy's just right in front of him. Rinnell is just going to scout things over from this distance. They are hogging around the corners of a circle. Only two teams touching the rim. We're talking about Arrow and as well as Yudu gang members. Now rushing inside. Iconic Philippines from the wild card are going wild this round. 11 kills so far from them, but Arrow will still survive. Blazer finish off Team Seeker. Place himself top 5 here. 4 teams left. 7 players arrive. And Gig Fan, damn rude. He got himself back-to-back kills. My damn rude. That's damn cool and that's really wild coming up from him.
And that is so rude from Damroot. And now Yudu Gang Jumper as well as Fredo. They are still in the game though. Damroot, the last man standing. Looks like Yudu Gang, they have a little bit of that circle right at the edge of it. But then again, Arrow Wolf, Lee Max, they have one more team member waiting on the other side of the road as well. Arrow Wolf, their team member, need to make a move. Renel Ray is the last team member standing for Arrow Wolf. At this point, Yudu Gang has the best chance at just winning this. It's 2 against 1 against 1 against 1. So Yudu Gang has the upper hand against team members here.
Not much structure to work with. Only couple of members on Yudu. They have the advantage of members, but the others can be the rivals for the chicken dinner as well. It's all down to these 4 teams here. Where will they start to shoot? Who will start to shoot first and exploit themselves for the position? Demra start to move. He got knocked down by Doten. Doten taken out and Gig Fab plays himself at 4th place. Down to 3. Is not against the odds just yet. Iconic Philippines spray down on Renal Ray. Arrow discovered. He knocked down. Is 1 against the wall. But the blue taking in. Yudu Gang favored by the circle here. Jumper climbing up. And the one will be the bait. It's going to be Fredo. He's trying to scout out things from Iconic Philippines, but he's not taking the bait. There goes cooking the nade, waiting for the right time. Will it be a Kobe?
Oh, Fredo shows himself. Fredo, bicycle and then Yudu Gang. The one and only Yudu Gang gets the first chicken dinner today. Whoa, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yudu Gang is in the house.
The one and only. Seems like Yudu Gang will not